Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Today, a good one in store here. It's the New York Giants and the Indianapolis Colts.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
One play action with Dart. Buying some time right. He's keeping it.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Driving forward with Scannaboo. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 48.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
that chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
1st and 10.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Go play action. Here's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
He's got it near the 10. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage, and you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Katie York now on for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left half. York knocks it through. And the game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
On the return, here's Jones. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Cates out on Mitchell. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Play action. It's Richardson. Right side into the hands of Allen. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Richardson now on first and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Hits him on the out route. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Give him 3 on that game. And it'll be first down, Colts. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Taylor gets it on first and 10. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. That's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren, so they'll be left with third and goal. Well, with how well he's slinging at this opening drive, Brock, not sure we expected to see an incompletion, but his perfect start ends at 5 for 5.
Yeah, kind of the feeling out process, right? I think you find this with defensive coordinators a whole bunch, trying to figure out what that script is on the other side. I have a sense there'll be some completions and incompletions along the way.
Third and goal for Richardson. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with fourth and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender. And when you do, you hope to find that connection. But the contact knocked that sucker away.
Going for it on fourth. Richardson buys time, rolling right. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish off their opening drive. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. This is Skill to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts want up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Throwing off the play fake. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 38 out of the play. And the Giants will have a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
He rolls to his right. Now here he goes. They take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. But a short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Here's start now. Gets it to him on the screen. Really not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Escapes a defender. Shoves one away. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Connects on the crosser. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a 21-yard gain. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They go again with Taylor. And he got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on 1st down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Breaking the huddle, here's 1st and goal. From the gun, Taylor. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. yards on the game. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. Taylor again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. He checks on the extra point. And the Colts grow their lead to 8.
14. Giants 6.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Darts out of the shotgun. Headed out right. Finds Hyatt. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. He running from the gun with Wright. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally taken down to the 7-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Running with Scannaboo. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
Giants.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So darting this offense, getting set to go for 2.
Will line up for the
all right, they're going to throw for it. And they'll drop just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call that a quarterback's best friend. These receivers all the time will tell the QB in the huddle, just give me a chance, bro. Just give me a chance. Just put it up there.
Yep.
And that quarterback did, and the receiver delivers.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Richardson on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second.
1st down.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. 1st down throw here from Richardson. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And he goes out and just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Richardson now, 3rd and 2. He gets it again to Mitchell. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Richardson. Going with the screen to Taylor. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing here just before halftime. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cade York to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here, 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Taylor again. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Play action, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Vio hands on point after. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 14. Rigoberto
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Running right. Here's Wright. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Josh Hines Allen, that time to haul him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Completed to his running back. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
At the Colts 47
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Wright running out of the gun. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Giants 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Throw is caught. And he's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1 or 2 yards there.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Dart's back to throw. On the move, headed right. The right side is caught by Robinson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
on 1st down. Here's Dart. Vacates quickly left side. Complete left side to Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Here's a give inside to Wright. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Now Dart. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants start the second half with some needed points. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants tie this game at 21.
21 apiece. Kate York to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. To the right and reeled in by Downs. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Taylor now up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
At the Giants' 44-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Corey Black has got it. And he's out the clear. Hits the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, New York. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson back to throw. It's caught left side by Mitchell. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
All set now. 1st and 10. Richardson to throw again. Gets another one to Mitchell. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Taylor. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that first down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now, another shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get this into flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Taking him by downs, left side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Josh Downs. That's a gain of 6.
Giants into the nickel, 3rd down. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
1st and goal, here's Taylor. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Richardson. Catch is made in close. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
28-all.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. There he goes, right sideline. At the 20, gets the 10. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, Can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt.
Cade York to kick off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Jones. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. On first down, it's Richardson. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. First and 10 from the 41. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. So they're left facing third and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Looking to throw it. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down.
Setting up to pass. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
8 yards on
the goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Here he is to throw. Hauled in by Downs. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 29-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Going again, Richardson. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Taylor trying the left side. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has it down close. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Taylor has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
There's another for it. And it's not over yet. So they score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They call a timeout here. They've got the timeout, so with 5 seconds left, a kick could win this game. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth.
35-35. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Flush down out to his left. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Return coming from the 6. Showing the reverse so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. First throw of overtime. We've got a screen to the running back. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. On play action with Dart. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play action plays they've left over the week. During practice, they're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully. And the tight end, the beneficiary.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. There's a give for right. Run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. They run again with And he's down to almost, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. It could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. The throw left side finds Johnson. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Don't want their first overtime drive to stop now. They got to get 6 on 3rd down. To throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
That's no gimme. Now that's a pressure kick right there. And it's not going to win him the ball game, but now you set your defense up with the opportunity to go out there and close it out.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be hit. Set out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Caught quickly on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's a pickup of 9. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw again. Richardson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Once more now, it's Richardson. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here. Here he is to throw. He's got it. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Big moment here in OT. The offense staying out on fourth. Now to throw. He's got it. Did he get the feet in on fourth down? Did he get it? No, they're saying he didn't get both feet in. Incomplete on fourth down. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they only needed a field goal to end it, as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Indy.